I'm going to do it. It's been 2 months since I watched the whole show. It became my number one favorite anime of all time. I am currently collecting the manga so I can read the manga to see what happens after the anime ended. But I really want to watch it again. I think I'm going to do it. Okay, so I have just finished watching the first arc in Hunter x Hunter series. The first arc is known as the Hunter Exam, and it's one through episodes 1 all the way up to 21, and it covers chapters 1 to 38 as well. So this story pretty much start off with a young boy named Gon Fries, and he lived on a small island called Whale Island, and he wants to become a hunter like his dad. His dad left him when he was just an infant, so he never technically seen his dad, what he can remembers of him. He just left him to become a hunter. So he just wanted to find out what make being a hunter that great that he had to give up his own son. Because he left his son with his Aunt Mito. So pretty much after that, Gon is set sail. Oh, before I get even more into the arc, I will say these arcs I'm doing, they will contain major spoilers. So anywho, Gon is goes on a ship to take the hunter exam. There he meet two guys, Kurapika and Yorio, and Kurapika and Yorio did not meet eye to eye when they first came and when they first seen each other, and it turns out that ship was just another trial to get to the hunter exam anyway. So when they docked at port, they went following the ship captain's request. Gon listens to the ship captain and went the way that is unusual to get to the hunter exam instead of following the way where other people listens. So they take trials. We got the a questionnaire sort of thing where you have to kind of see what is most important for hunter, what deception you must take, and also we got when they at the old gathering place, we got a guy was sort of suspicious named Tompa. He offering around juice that contain lactative, but Kira, no, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Gon knew something was up with the drinks because he grew up with different senses and all that. And so the first exam takes place, and it's a running exam where you have to run miles and miles and miles without stopping. So I pretty much a few hours run, and from there on, and while they are running, what should have um, sort of take a lot of people out of the competition. Gon is met up with Killua. Killua is actually my favourite character in the whole Hunter x Hunter series. At first, Leorio got mad at Killua because Killua wasn't running, he was using the skateboard. But Gon corrected Leorio that decision, and during tests, it just stated that we need to follow the proctor. So, Killua introduced himself to Gon, and they became sort of friends because they are the same age, 12 years old. And when the running competition is over, we got a cooking competition. Well, no, now I'm getting ahead of myself. It got this wee evil-looking guy, Hisoka, and they had to go through the mist to get to the next arena. And the mist is so thick, but you still have to follow the proctor. I mean, this is the same running test, but just a different sort of surrounding. And Hisoka have like an evil look in the eyes, and it even made Gon scared of him, but also happy at the same time. And when they done the running test, there's a cooking competition where you have to find a ball and cook it to the salmon, to the proctor's delight. I think the proctor's name is Menji and Borowa. And Borowa, like, he's a big guy, which nothing bothers him, but Menji is very, very picky. And they happen to fail all the examiners, all the examinees. Until Chairman Netero found out, and he made an appearance and corrected the whole situation. And so yeah, we done the second test where you have to jump down a cliff to get a spider eagle egg, and you have to use your senses of the wind to know when to drop down so the wind can carry you back up. But if you misjudge it, then you fall to your death. And throughout the whole Hunter exam, Gon actually the one people have been listening to because he's really good with his senses. And so after the cooking competition it ended, Chairman Netero took him for a ride on his airship to the next arena, and on the airship where they will arrive the next day, Killua and Gon got introduced to Netero as a sort of accomplished sort of thing. Chairman Netero wanted to see what the boys have in skill wise, so he gave them a little game, and if they passed the game, then Netero would give them straight away without any more leading to the competition a hunter's pass. But of course the challenge will be infuriating for Killua, and Gon was just having fun anyway. But Killua should have stormed out in anger because he couldn't defeat Chairman Netero. But when the airship landed to a huge tower called Trick Tower, it actually is massive. You have to figure out how to get inside the tower and make it to the bottom of the tower in about 70 something hours, I think. And for them to do that, they need to have 5 people. So we got Gon, Kira, Kurapika, Leorio, and Tompa. They had to do a deciding vote to get to the bottom. So we had to be all equal decisions. But there, one of the challenges is you have to fight some prisoners with with sort of they delay the times, and each of them are pretty tough. We got Gon with a guy with a candle that whoever candle grab first loses, but Gon outsmarted him even though he tricked Gon into picking a certain candle. Gon outsmarted him and had that for a win. But before that, Tompa fighted, and he just forfeited the match because he tried to sabotage their try to win. We got Kurapika next, I believe, and he up against a blue sort of monster looking guy who lies a lot, and he says he's part of the member of the Phantom Troop, which Kurapika backstory is sort of sad. He's part of the Kuruta clan, I think it's called Kuruta clan. And the Phantom Troop sort of slaughter a whole tribe, and only Kurapika left, and so he out to become a hunter, so he can get the Phantom Troop and for revenge. But because that guy lied, because Kurapika did his research, he knows that he have a spider tattoo, but he need to have a number of the placement, which it did not. So Kurapika wins that match. And the next one is the gambler woman against Leorio, which that one is sort of one second, my throat is really dry, it's so hot. Okay, with the gambler woman, that sort of match was kind of boring, and it kind of lasted way too long than it should have. But Leorio lost that match. Then the next one is a very quick match against Kira, against a mass murderer. Kira, before the mass murderer even seen Kira move, Kira whipped out his heart and killed him. So then they managed to get to the last layer of Trick Tower, but you don't have much time left. You have about 3 minutes to exit. So they decided that there are 2 entrances. One would take about 40 something hours, I think, and another one take about 3 minutes. But the 3 minutes route, they have to abandon 2 of their friends so they can get through. But Gon, of course, came up with the idea of going with the longest route and just breaking the wall down. Hang on, someone at the door. Okay, sorry if you heard my dog and I just had a parcel. So anyway, yeah, they broke down. They broke down the wall so they can get through. And why this dark? Okay, okay. Seems like my phone camera is sort of acting up. But okay, so yeah, they got out of Trick Tower, and the next episode, in episode 13, where you've seen a letter from Gon to Aunt Mito, and it's sort of a recap episode of the other 13 episodes. So that isn't something too good. It just pretty much tell you the story so far. The next and final, well, not final, but the next match is you have to draw slots in your badges and that, and whatever number they have is the opponent they have to target and get. You have to get 6 points to get to the final test, and their badges equal 3 points, and their opponent's 6 point equal 3 points as well. And my phone probably get dark again because you like just trying to overheat or something. I don't know, but I think if it's weather, it's sort of making my phone really dark. So excuse that. So Gon target was actually Hisoka, and Gon had to try and get Hisoka's badge. So it were definitely a challenge, but Gon managed to sneak around and get Hisoka's badge, and also they kind of split up. So Gon, Killua, Kurapika and Leorio went on to get to their own targets. Gon met up with Kurapika and Leorio, and they were in a situation where it got like deadly snakes, a very powerful venom. But Gon, with all the courage, managed to help him and get Leorio's target, which that all involvement with. And then we got, after all that, because the match is over, we got the interviews. Chairman Netero interviewed all the remaining people who won, which were 9 people who made it through to the finals. So just interview them to find out who they want to fight the most and who they do not want to fight at all. Gon's first match was definitely a surprise one. It's against like a ninja. I forgot what his name is, but Gon refuses to back down. I mean, you're not allowed to kill your opponent in the final round, but Gon did manage to get his arm broken, and Gon still would not back down even with only one arm. And of course he got the best out of the opponent, and the opponent forfeits, which Gon wasn't happy about because Gon wanted to win by sort of knockout, I think. But Gon, the one who got knocked out, so and his opponent just forfeits. When Gon came to, the old tournament ended. Gon managed to get his hunter's license, but he found out, which were really shocking, that Killua, the only person to fail, due to killing one of the competitors, and Killua should have got tranced into doing that by his older brother, which we found out in disguise with the guy with the needles is actually his older brother Illumi, because Killua is part of a family called, part of the Soldic family, which are a family full of assassins. So Killua is a very small assassin, but besides from that, Killua didn't want a life to be mapped out for him, and he just wanted a friend, which the only thing he wanted out of the whole competition now is that Gon to be his friend. That all he ever wanted. So Gon found out about Killua and is furious, so he faced Illumi and demanded that he apologize to his brother, because apparently assassins are not allowed to have friends. So one thing led to another. Illumi told Gon where Killua would be, and he went back straight home. So, accompanied by Kurapika and Leorio, they raced to the airships to get to Kokoro Mountain, I think it's called, where the home place is to Killua, and that's where the arc ended. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I don't know why my phone is overheating. I probably need to look into that. So thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye.